please. There we go. Okay, cool. 5-star. Now, if I get 2, that would be sick. This one. Okay, after this is gonna be it. Never mind. One after. Okay. Next one. Oh, this one. Damn! There we go. Nice.
Nice to meet you. I am Ineffa, a multifunctional robot for domestic application. I am currently equipped with cleaning, cooking, and emotional communication modules. I also have a combat module, which can only be activated after reading the 11-page liability waiver. Now, how can I assist you today?
Alright, I just want to take this time real quick to say I'm sorry it took so long to get this video out. I haven't posted since May. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest. I will be having a Chi build coming out soon, hopefully in the next week. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Or if I can grind out enough books tonight. But yeah, guess let's start doing this. We're going to try saving as many materials as possible. And then we'll go from there. I want to save as many of the purple books as possible because I know I'm going to need a lot more of them later on. There we go. Just do something like that. Keep it going. Just kind of got to work with what I got left. $60, $70. Alright, there we go. Do something like that. 80, and then if I get just... Okay, cool. I'm assuming I can't sacrifice one of these. Oh, I can. Perfect. There we go. Well, now she's level 80, and we can get her to level 90, but all we need is some more of these and some more of these. So for the time being, we'll leave her at level 80. The reason you might want to ascend her more is because her crit rate actually goes up a fair bit with her ascensions. Let us focus on her weapons and artifacts. So first, let's focus on the weapons. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch it from the basic. We're going to go to the Ballad of Jords. We'll just call it that for now. I would do other weapons, but I'm not 100% sure what the best is. I do need to do a little bit more practice with each weapon and see which one is best for her on my account right now, but for now, this works. The reason I picked this though is because it gives a crit rate of 27.6 and also has an extra increased 120 elemental mastery if you have 3 different elements in your party, which is really nice. I don't know what elements you would mix with this. I know for a fact that water and electro work amazing, but I don't know if you would add like pyro or something else, but you know, that's something you'd figure out some other time. Next, we're going to focus on the artifacts. For the flower, I think we will go a two-piece set. We're going to go 2-piece elemental mastery increase while a 2-piece attack. So first we're going to do this one, and this is going to be for the Wanderer's Troop set. The reason I picked this is because it has a great crit rate and crit damage. I'm going to be focusing on the Gilded Dream set once I can grind a lot more artifacts for it. But for now, for this video, this is what we're going to use. So the feather is going to be this one right here, which is a 10.1 crit rate over 19.4 crit damage. The reason we're doing this one is because it has an increased normal and charge attack damage. While that's not insanely useful for her, that can make her better as a main DPS. Or an on-field DPS. Next, we're going to go over to the sands. For the sands, I think we will just have to pick one of these. I think we're going to go with this one because it has an increased elemental mastery. But it's also 7.8 over 19.4, which is still pretty good. So we're going to do that. Next, we're going to pick this one because this one increased elemental mastery, but also has a 15.5 crit damage over 8.6 crit rate. So it's really good. So, and that extra elemental mastery, from what I understand, helps a bunch. So yeah, that works great. I think, although I would do this one, I'm going to do this. It's a little bit missing crit damage, but that's 2 increased elemental masteries. And it's still a decent crit damage mix. So yeah, we'll do that. So, but it's a two-piece. So here's what we're ending off on. We're ending with a level 80 Ineffa. I need to ascend her again. She has 17,000. It's way more from crit rate and crit damage because her talent scales from crit rate and crit damage. So I know maximum you can go is about 6 or 7. Alright, so we're finally back to the talents. There we go. We'll do this. We'll help level it up as much as possible. We'll wait on that one. I want to get her... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to get her ascended to level 90 first before we focus on that. Alright, so we finally ended up getting every single bit of the materials we need to get her talents level. So let's do this. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do one of these. Oh, actually, let's take a look for a second. So it recommends we do this first. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do one of these. Oh, we could do 2. We'll actually do 2 of those. There we go. And then do one of these. There we go. So basically now it's at 287. I only leveled up these 2 because this is what it recommends, but she's also not meant to be played as a main DPS. An on-field, I mean. She's more or less better as an off-field. You could try her on-field. I'm not sure how well she does as an on-field DPS, but yeah. Alright. We're ending off with a level 80 Ineffa. I gotta ascend her. I just need more of the Saurians. And she has a max HP of 17,747 with an attack of 1,518. She has 379 elemental mastery alongside 80.8 crit rate over 180.6 crit damage with 115.5 energy recharge. Here is her weapon. Her weapon is the Ballad of Jords with a crit rate of 27.6 and increased elemental mastery if I have 3 different elements on the team. Then we're ending off with a 2-piece Wanderer's 2-piece Gilded Dreams because they both do increased elemental mastery. I would do 2-piece or 4-piece Gilded, but I don't have enough, so I need to grind more of those before I can fully do that. Her constellation is C0, of course, and her talents are 287. I do not have more of these yet. I could grab more, of course, but we're waiting. All right. Anyways, let's head over to the Abyss. Or not to the Abyss, actually. All right. So now that you just saw all of her build, let's head over to the new version of the Abyss. And yeah, I'll see you all there. All right. So here we are at the new Abyss. Now, I think we're going to be challenging this one. And then we're going to be, doing this team, which is Mulaney, Ineffa, Farina, and Raiden Shogun. Now, all their builds are decent, except for Raiden. I gotta fix her, but other than that, yeah, let's try this. We'll see how it does. So first do that. We can do E on that one. 16,000 already. Oh, man. My Mulaney gameplay just sucks. 30,000 for Mulaney, so that's not bad. 14,000. I'm seeing in Lunar Charge stuff. Lunar Charge damage.
Cleanup sequence in it. There is no escape.
Alright, that's not bad. Now, obviously, you're not doing any damage here because your goal is just to fill up that bar. Oh, and she died again. Oh boy. Okay, so 12k, that's not bad. 16k. Alright. 12k, 16k. Alright, so not bad. In total, I saw about maybe 16, at most 20k probably, but I might have missed it. I'm not sure. So overall, I think she is a amazing support. Would I recommend pulling for her? Yes. She'll probably be really good for the new Not Krai characters coming out in 6.0. And I think she's even a great support right now. Do I think she's a must pull? I'm not sure. I would say probably you don't have to. You could probably do well without her. but having her is always going to be great, especially for just that extra side damage. All right, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe as well? Anyways, feel free to let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what you thought about how I built Ineffa and how you think I could have done better, and what you think of her basically. I'm curious to know your thoughts on her as well. Also, I hope you all enjoyed watching the 6.0 livestream or the new Krai livestream. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and have a great rest of the day, everybody. Bye.